Talk it out, show, talk it out. Talk it out, show, talk it out, show. Talk it out, talk it out. Slowly comfortable because sometimes I'm hot, sometimes I'm comfortable. Get comfortable, but I'm not coming on there with a robe and a bonnet or nothing. I'm just not. Now I might put a bonnet on when I'm about to go to sleep and it's overnight and I'm gonna lay down. But I'm not walking to the airport with one on. I'm not doing that. And people have made excuses because I remember it was on Zane's post. Yeah. And they was saying that they could be depressed or whatever. I've been depressed and I probably didn't look my best, but I never went out in my pajamas or a bonnet or a hairband or nothing like that. And I know I wasn't looking my best when I was depressed, but I was smart enough not to come out like I just woke up out of bed. I just know that much. Like I could have did way better. Like I don't think I was that much of a step from that, but I'm just not. And I know a lot of people got mad because they like, oh, somebody wants to go out to eat or lunch with me and they got a hair bonnet on or the pajamas. I just tell them we'll do it another time. Not that we can't be friends or we ain't kicking it. I don't have no problem with that. But I'm not going out. And they jumped down Zane's throat about it. And I was like, are you all really mad that somebody said in a nice, loving way? Nah, she didn't go off. Again, like Lydia. Because I can understand if Monique went off like I would. Because I'm going to purposely offend you. Mm-hmm. But I was thinking, I'm a businesswoman. And I'm a queen. And I'm going to come out looking like a homeless person. But if somebody calls me homeless, I got the nerves to get mad. Well, how would I know if you look just like the homeless people? If you ain't no better than them, then don't get mad at them and stop shunning the homeless people. Because a lot of the people that are probably got mad is the paying people that are going to shun a homeless person that needs money, do all this other stuff if you got mad. Because like I said, she wasn't rude. Now, you might not like that she told you not to wear pajamas outside. Okay. But that's her opinion. And I agree with her opinion. Oh, well. It just, I don't get it. It's like,
Did you see what she had on when she did the PSA, though? Oh, no.
Yeah. But she was in her private area. She never said you couldn't wear that at home. She didn't say you could wear that.
Like they said, you're at home. You're doing the PSA about that, but you know, like right now, me and you are live, right? We know it. Well, if we were her, we're not her yet, but if we were her, someone like her at her caliber, you're going to have thousands and thousands and thousands all over people watching. So that's just as if you were out and about. If you're seeing thousands and thousands of people, you're doing a PSA about wearing bonnets and pajamas in your robe. And you know it's a whole bunch of people going to see it. Mm-hmm. I'm just wanting to know because I've looked too. I've watched and I've seen both sides. I hear people.
No, but I say, and the reason I say this,
your robe, be quiet, because they're saying how you going to do a PSA and you're in your robe
easily because a lot of times if you are in a star's position. A lot of times they're in the middle of switching clothes and they are in their robe because they're getting their makeup and stuff done. Mm-hmm. If you're at work, that's a job. If you're an actress and you're going to switch scenes or you're going to do this and that, or you modeling or, getting ready to do a photo shoot, you are going to be in a robe because you're not going to sit there and be naked. But when you're done and they finish, and she probably getting ready to get touched up, had that 5 or 10 minute break, because it wasn't a long one, to say what she had to say, and then get to go back to work. Yes, there's some jobs you will be in that position. That's one of those jobs. Anybody in that job line will tell you they wear robes when they switch because they're not going to be in whatever and they're waiting for the clothing to come out to get changed in or something like that. So yes, I can understand that. I can understand that because I didn't see it. Was her area was a blank wall and all that, so it didn't look like it was at a house with his pictures and she's at home doing it. Right. It was in my mind.
Traveled and she's doing some comedy.
Yeah,
shows.
so she's in the mix of doing something and just said, you know what? I saw this. Let me go ahead and say this real quick. But I bet you can say that same conversation. Did you see her in the airport in a robe? Because like I said, it depends on your job. If like me and Joanne's getting ready to do a video shoot. We have to switch clothes. Well, you don't put the outfit on until you right there because you wanted to lay a certain way. They ironed it, they steamed it, and pressed it. So you got to sit in your robe until you are 2 minutes before you do your thing or 5 minutes before, because you don't want to put a wrinkle in it. It needs to lay right. So if I decide to want to go tell you about yourself on that, I'm at a paid gig right now. I'm in between. It's like a 5-minute, 10-minute break. And I'm going to tell you this? Yeah, because it's on my mind. Yeah, it's on my mind. But if she was laid at home and she was laying in the bed, you then can say, well, you're doing a thing at home in a robe and it's being seen everywhere. But we know she's working. Talk it out.